Hello there, ladies and gentlemen, Sigvald here, and today woke up with crippling back pain, but back to the video. So, with this video, I first up had a League of Anarchy fight available against the tier 5 bosses, and I chose to throw it against Dr. Fate, and after that was done, I had 6 fights available the next day, obviously, as you do. Also, the lighting in this video is going to be a bit weird. And I was like, okay, we have 6 fights left, we have a damaged Dr. Fate, we're going to kill Raven tomorrow, that's gonna be easy, right? And I a lot of times make plans like this, like if I do this, this and this, use this team against this boss and this team against this boss and play everything perfectly, then I'm going to end up killing the whole tier of bosses. And 4 out of 5 times the plan doesn't work, and because it doesn't work, it actually makes me deal less damage than if I didn't plan ahead. But this time it might actually work. First up, we're going to do our best to get as much damage in here as possible. It's simply the highest damage team I had available. Also had Deathstroke available, but I don't really think Deathstroke would have done more damage than the League of Anarchy is going to do here. By the way, for passive stats, and this is going to pretty much apply to every single team, we're going to have a level 10 Sword of Sin and a level 10 Sword of Salvation. And we have a level 6 Dark Mail cards on Harley, which is going to be very helpful for us here. And in all fights pretty much is the best artifact for Harley. Also, I messed up that stun there, which also hindered my damage a bit, and it might come to bite me in the ass later, because we're going to need every bit of damage on this man that we can get. So if I had to use Raven against any of the bosses that we're going to fight, out of the 5 it's definitely gonna be Black Adam. But I don't want to waste the League of Anarchy yet, because I need them against Enchantress. So what we're going to have to do is use Skinflint Sakoman with Beta Club here, Raven with Sword of Sin. I know I can't power drain him, but he has armor which we need to reduce, and Dr. Fate with the Sword of Salvation for passive stats. And yeah, it's going pretty well so far. We got him locked in the corner, and we're going to just do the jump attack infinite combo. I mean, not really infinite combo. The tagging from a block more likely combo, and we actually managed to kill him pretty easily enough, though keep in mind in that fight at any point one mistake would have ended it. Now this one's gonna be a bit tricky, because we have Zatanna here and we have the League of Anarchy here. They both got the problem, they only have access to their third special. Now Zatanna has to stack her passive, only using the third special. And it's obviously never going to be free, because we don't have access to the second special to make it free. And after that we need to stun with EPI. And so far it's going reasonably well, I guess. Problem is, we're going to take a long ass time to stack that damage buff. And it's going to be only a 3-star Zatanna, so the power steal chance is not going to be the best it could be. EPI back in there, swap it down, keep pushing her to the corner. Enchantress back in our third special. At this point it's like 1 minute and 30 seconds left of the fight, and we're going to take a long ass time missing that last power steal. At this point I just straight up give up. I'm not gonna try. Oh, actually I'm gonna try. I missed 3 times in a row. We only need to hit it 2 more times, and I missed it 3 times in a row. At this point I'm like, okay, we're done. We're using Harley. I would have done more damage if I got Harley in there right before the third special that missed the power steal, but again, I can't have any knowledge if it will or will not miss the power steal, so yeah, it doesn't make much of a difference. Third special in there, Harley back in. We deal a ton of damage in the time that we have left, but the time that we have left is not a lot of time. He's not even gonna get to use super move, which is great. I didn't use super move with Harley, I know, but look, we really didn't have time for that. We were running out of time hard. We did 1.6 mil. Now this one was one of the iffy fights here. It was one that I did not have the certainty I would be able to do, because this man has a lot of health. I'm not sure I did this much damage in this raid specifically with Mr. Freeze. But hopefully you can't hear the cat playing in the background. You might be able to see it depending on how I crop the video. But yeah, I've never done this much damage, I think, with Mr. Freeze at the very least, not in Advent of Chaos, so it was quite iffy if we can actually do this. We have Red Hood to extend the duration of the fight, we have Classic Wonder Woman in there to give us more crit damage, and we have my 3-star Mr. Freeze. Now, I think Psycho Ward commented that I should be careful or somebody else when using Red Hood with Mr. Freeze, because they got unusual gameplay. Because of Red Hood, and yeah, Red Hood can cause a lot of times unusual gameplay, but that happens when you're dealing like astronomical amounts of damage. When I'm dealing like less than half the enemy's health, the game is kind of gonna get pity on me and gonna be like, nah, bro, there's no way he's hacking and he's this bad at the game. So we're gonna be good. Unless you're dealing a ton of damage, Red Hood is gonna be safe enough. I've never gotten unusual gameplay with my Mr. Freeze and Red Hood, but I've gotten with Deathstroke and Red Hoods, for that matter. Yeah, we're going to cap at 6.8 per second, and now it's just a waiting game. It's just a game of watching the green bar. Is the green bar lowering itself fast enough? Well, kind of, and at the same time, not really. Until I kill this man, I was not certain I was gonna kill him. That's all I can say here. 6.8 again. Come on. 30 seconds left, 10 seconds left. There we go, 3 seconds left, and we got a kill there. Getting the stuff done and it being a close fight is gonna be a little bit of a team in this one. And yeah, I forgot to cut the footage here because the game just froze a bit. I don't know why, but it happened. It never happened to me before, but it happened now in Advent of Chaos, where the game would take a longest time to load my damage. And it doesn't give me unusual gameplay or get me out of the game, which is great, but it's still a little bit iffy, a little bit scary. Am I getting banned or something, my dudes? Nah, bro, the servers are just pooping themselves. Now, Boss Shazam here. We're going to use Grodd with Beta Club. It's gonna be another iffy situation because first up, one mistake in this man is going to derail my progress a lot because he's not convenient to combo interrupt. And second of all, we're going to deal reduced damage compared to like other fights, because we're going to have to rely on the infinite combo. Because I can't rely on the combo interrupt this man, or I can kind of, but overall the results would be far worse than doing the infinite combo, so we're just going to rely on that. And when you're doing that, you're not gonna have the absolute best time at stacking the Robin lethal attack damage buffs. So you're gonna be a little bit short on that one. Yeah, the damage seems fine. Though this man also has a lot of crit resistance, like Shazam's got a high base crit resistance. It's not the modifier of the boss, it's just the modifier of the base character that the boss is built on. So a lot of times in this fight we're also gonna miss the crits. So far it's going well. It's looking up. We got 40 seconds left and he's got no health left. But I will eventually mess up the infinite combo. Rip. I used my super move, tagged Robin in there just to be extra safe, though I really didn't need to. Keep pushing him to the corner. He's not gonna live all the way to the corner, but yeah, we killed him with 12 seconds left. 12 seconds left is not enough because if I did mess up one additional time, that would have been done. Now, Enchantress, she doesn't have that much health, but she is very dangerous because she can nuke my characters. So we're going to use Manta here with the Joker as Batrangs at level 10 and level 10 Sword of Salvation and Sword of Sin on the other two characters. I didn't use Silver Green Lantern because, look, in Heroic 7, a lot of the fights where I tried to use Silver Green Lantern with Manta, he was a waste because I would get, like, hits 3 to 4 times and bam, the shield is gone. That character you just had in your team did kind of nothing for you. So no more Silver Green Lantern use for Manta, at the very least in this whole raid. Also, my Silver Green Lantern is like 4 stars, so that might be contributing a bit to the problem at hand, but I don't think it makes much of a difference. Gonna tank the super move here, Manta back in there. Pushing her to the corner, another third special. We have to lock her in with the third special because you can combo interrupt her after 2 hits, but again, if it's a risk that I can afford to not take, then I would rather not take it. We're going to try to chain a few combos from a swipe down, and thankfully when I back off, she seems to always use her special one. Because I guess that's her distance trigger. Like, the game's like, if the enemy is that far away, you can safely use the special one. And that's good because we can just engage back in after it. Our third special. And yeah, 15 seconds left, also a bit close. So a bit close in terms of health. If I messed up and got like a special 2 in the face, that would have been bad. Now, here's the last problem. Last time I fought Raven with this team specifically, we were 200 million short of damage. And since then, I have improved nothing. The team and the artifacts used are exactly the same as last time where we were 200 mil short. So the only thing, the absolute only thing we can improve here is getting perfect gameplay. And pretty much everything led up to this point, I was banking on this team, I was banking on getting perfect gameplay. And look, it's not like the soul raids are gonna be over and I'm not gonna get to kill Raven. I could just kill her after the fight refresh, but it was very inconvenient for me if I did so because I wanted to make the video in the morning. So yeah, we're gonna do our best to have a productive work day today. And so far it's going great. It's going far better than anticipated. I didn't miss up combo interruption at any point. We're also gonna rely on the Dark Mole cards because she's crit immune. So we have a chance to crit. A high chance that is, but still a chance to crit, not a guarantee to crits. So we're just going to keep combo interrupting her. Third special in there again. I figured that it's best to get the Battle Class. I mean, mine is 3 stars. If you have him at higher star rating, he'll just go straight into final form. But for my 3-star Battle Class, I like to tag him in on 0 Crisis Energy so that the Battle on the Ground gets activated right when she tags in. And there we go, 5 seconds, 4 seconds, 3 seconds left, and we killed Raven, my dudes. I have no idea how throughout all the fights in this video I did not mess up at any point, but boy, this was one of the most deserved Raven rewards I have ever received, or legendary rewards. And that doesn't say much because I didn't receive many, but yeah, thanks so much for watching. Like it if you liked it, dislike if you disliked it, and I'll see you all in the next one. Goodbye!